Hey everyone, the name's Erik Thor, and I'm here to share the depressing truth of the MBTI. The depressing truth being that the MBTI was developed to create a kind of conveyor belt for people. A conveyor belt to quickly get people off to the right careers, to the right destinations where their type matched best. And this conveyor belt used a more stereotypical and shallow approach than Carl Jung had ever intended to use. Focused on identifying a person's strengths and weaknesses, this test sometimes commits the big flaw of stereotyping and labeling people into a set form, a form that has been proven to change. Yes, the MBTI type tends to change. On every retake, people tend to get a new type result. There's a 50% chance you get a new type result every time you take the official MBTI test. And if you consider the online tests, then it's even worse. Basically, what you can get here is that ideally, in Carl Jung's model, all types were equal, all contributed to creating a dynamic society. And in some degree, this notion has survived in Isabella Briggs' theories, but in reality, this is far from the truth. Certain types have been shown to be valued a lot more highly than other types. Some personality types get higher salaries. And overall, this tool could be, if people wanted to use to discriminate against various people and various cultural groups. And it is often done. A lot of the time, this theory can be used to discriminate against people from other countries, from people from various backgrounds you don't like, for example, the humanities, or from the engineering field. And this creates, of course, something that Carl Jung had not intended. Of course, Carl Jung's intention was to create more understanding. He wanted people to live happier, more fulfilling lives. He wanted people to understand and acknowledge each other's differences. But how it became instead was that certain types were considering themselves to be of better quality, of higher importance than others. And in this world of escalating conflicts, I only see these tensions formulated by the MBTI getting bigger. People are overall more critical of feeling types than they ever were before. And feeling types are overall more critical of thinking types than they used to be. The idea, this increasingly divided society has attracted and has made MBTI regain a lot of its support. A lot of people still use the MBTI, but they use it to understand these polarized conflicts between the millennials, conflicts between the Republican and the Democrat sides of the political spectrum, conflicts between those that voted for Trump versus those who voted for Clinton. People are trying to narrow down and describe and understand who their enemies are, instead of trying to understand the points and views that other people could have. What we're seeing is kind of the destruction of Carl Jung's original intentions and the original purpose of understanding people, from learning more about people and respecting their differences to smashing down and finding and throwing type labels on the people you don't like. And I find, while you can do this, if you want to, you will gain so much more if you are ready to see other people as whole and fully capable of understanding you, if you are honest with them, and if you are and make an effort to make your point understandable. A lot of the time I find people are exaggerating their own differences between themselves and others to create impossible conflicts. People are making their own views seem like parodical versions of the actual views, because they are so focused on sounding so extreme. People are so focused on seeing the other person's point of view as much more extreme than it actually is. And this is all just a part of how polarized society has become. Frankly, the MBTI doesn't help, and I'm not sure why. Why has the MBTI become so misused? But it has, and something has to change. That's all for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, share and subscribe, and make sure other people get this message, because I think it's very important. Thank you all for watching.